Okay, ceacht trasa dó. Fáilte arás. So, let's see. We're in the pub. Támuid sa pub. Okay? Hey, how do you say I'm in the pub? Yep. Tá mé sa pub. Ask. Can you ask anish? Let's see. How would you ask? Are you in the pub? Will tú sa pub. Very good. Anyway, so say again. We're in the pub. Yep. Támuid sa pub. And we're talking to Padraig. And first of all, we want to offer him a drink by saying, "You'll have a pint." How'd you say that? Bé pinta agat. Bé pinta agat. Well done. But he doesn't want one. How does he say no? Ní bheidh. Ní bheidh. Good stuff. And he does say he would like a cup of tea, though. How does he say that? Ach b'fhadh liom cup an tea. Very good. So you're sitting having a wee chat, talking about the holidays. Now, can you remember back, this is about lesson 6. How do you say, where are you going? Where are you going? Yeah, cabhail tú a gul. Cabhail tú a gul. And we want to add in the summer. So that was a few lessons after that. How do we say in the summer? Sa taoru. Sa taoru. So we put it together and we get, where are you going in the summer? Cabhail tú a gul sa taoru. Cabhail tú a gul sa taoru. And Padraig, being Padraig, bloody Padraig, he has to tell a whole story about it, right? So instead of just answering, he starts off talking about where he went last year. How does he say, we went to Donegal? Huimudge go Dúin. Huimudge go Dúin. Now, we don't know how to say last year yet, so let's learn it. Year is blian. The year is an bhliain. Just repeat that. An bhliain. Comhairle. And last year is going to be an bhliain seo caite. An bhliain seo caite. Just repeat that again. An bhliain seo caite. Comhairle. Galanta. Well done. So, there are other ways to say last year, but that's the one we're going to go with, because we can actually adapt that to talk about last week. So let's see, the word for week, the week is an teachtain. An teachtain, repeat it. An teachtain. So if last year was an bhliain seo caite, what would last week be? Yeah, an teachtain seo caite. An teachtain seo caite. But anyway, he says, I went to Donegal last year. The first time we practiced it was we went. This time it's I went to Donegal last year. Yeah, hui mé go Dúin an bhliain seo caite. How would you say I went to Belfast last week? Hui mé go Belfaste an teachtain seo caite. Comhairle. And now we remember we did a little bit about the weather. Okay, so he wants to say, but it was cold. Yeah, ach bhí sé fuair. Bhí sé fuair. Say, it was too cold. Bhí sé rómhuair. So, let's remember the question again. Where are you going in the summer? Cabhail tú a gul sa taoru. Well, I went to Donegal last year. Well, hui mé go Dúin an bhliain seo caite, but it was too cold. Ach bhí sé rómhuair. Now, in the summer, say in the summer again, yeah. Sa taoru, I will go to Spain. Now, let's see, how do we say to Spain? We're going to say na Spáine. Na Spáine. Spain, as you know, because we knew how to say I was in Spain. Just remind me, how do you say I was in Spain? Bhí mé sa Spáin. Well done, good stuff. But I'm going to Spain. Oh, do you remember how to say I am going? Yeah, tá mé gul. So say I am going to Spain. Tá mé gul na Spáine. So we've got sa Spáin is in Spain, but na Spáine is to Spain. Tá mé gul na Spáine. Very, very good. But we want to use the future tense because we just learned it. Just how do you say I will go? Rahime. Rahime. So say I will go to Spain. Rahime na Spáine. Rahime na Spáine. And we're going to put onto the end of that Mhúrn as a way to say so. We just tack it onto the end. Well, you can put it at the start as well. It doesn't matter. Mhúrn. So let's say we're thinking about Donegal and we're saying it was too cold. Say it was too cold again. Bhí sé rómhúr. And so I will go to Spain in the summer. Agus Mhúrn raithí mé na Spáine sa toghhrú. Repeat that again. And so I will go to Spain in the summer. Agus Mhúrn raithí mé na Spáine sa toghhrú. Now, can we remember or can we figure out how to say it will be warm? So start off with thinking it was warm. Bhí sé ché. That was a long time ago when we did that. Okay, bhí sé ché. And now change it from bhí sé ché to use it will be warm. Think of you will have a pint. Yeah, so that would be bé pinta agat. So now say it will be warm. Bé sé ché. Bé sé ché. I will go to Spain because it will be warm. Raithí mé na Spáine mar bé sé ché. And you want to reply to him. You want to say, well, I was in Spain last year. But now, to do that emphasis in Irish, we're not going to say bhí mé sa Spáin. That doesn't work. We don't like that with that dip in your voice sort of thing. We're actually going to use a different word. I want you to say Mhacha. Mhacha instead of mé. And that will give your emphasis. So, say, I was in Spain last year. Yeah. Bhí Mhacha sa Spáin. And bhíonn seo caite. But it was too hot. Remember how to say too hot? Ach bhí sé ráthaigh. So I will go to Dublin in the summer. Mar sin raithí mé go baile clia sa toghhrú. It will be cold. Bé sé fuair. Now, do you remember how to say I like? Yeah, is mé liom. So we're going to add in the word sin to make I like that. Just put it in at the end. So how do you say I like that? Is mé liom sin. So now say it will be cold and I like that. Bé sé fuair agus is mé liom sin. Now, we're going to learn another verb. Fan means to stay or wait or remain, or you can use it for your accommodation to say the place you're staying in, okay? And the future tense of that will be fanny. Fanny mé, I will stay. So, we're going to think of I will stay in Ireland, but you need to know how to say in Ireland, and we haven't done that yet. That's going to be in Mhúrn. In Mhúrn. So say, I will stay in Ireland. Good. Fanny mé in Mhúrn. Fanny mé in Mhúrn. So ask again from the very start. Can you remember how to say, where are you going this summer? Or rather, in the summer. Where are you going in the summer? Cabhfuil tú a gul sa toghhrú. Cabhfuil tú a gul sa toghhrú. Say, I went to Spain last year. Hui mé na Spáine an bhliain seo caite. Good. Hui mé na Spáine an bhliain seo caite. But it was too hot. Ach bhí sé ráthaí. And so I will stay in Ireland. Agus mar sin fánaí mé in Éireann in the summer. Sa todhraí. It will be cold. Bei sé fuair, and I like that. Agus is my liom sin. I will go to Dublin. Rahi mé go baile clia, and I will stay in the pub. Agus fánaí mé sa pub. I will have Guinness in the pub. Bei Guinness agam sa pub. I will have 20 pints. Bei 5 pinta agam. Do you know how to say every day? That's gach la. Gach la. Say, I will have 20 pints every day. Bei 5 pinta agam gach la. Now, we're coming up to the end. Blast from the past. Can you remember how to ask, would you like a pint? Ar bhaile pinta. Do you remember how to say now? Yeah, it's inish. So say, would you like a pint now? Ar bhaile pinta inish. We're still talking to Padraig, and he says, no. So how does he say no in response to the question, ar bhaile pinta inish? He says, níor bhaidh. Níor bhaidh. I wouldn't like. Okay? And you want to encourage him. You'll have a pint. Bei pinta agat. And he still says no. But how does he say it this time? Yeah. He says, ní bheidh. Ní bheidh. He says, thank you. Go mai agat. Go mai. Agus is leor sin anish. That'll do for now. Mai sibh. Slán.